The Path of Fire Return to is right here, and it's very, very profitable and very fun. So I'm gonna tell you how you can use it to your advantage, how you can have fun, and how can you get all the achievements very, very fast. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content, and let's get into it. So, as you can see here, you're gonna get a little of a mail. You're gonna get a mail that tells you to go to Elona and to talk to Sam to start the event. Of course, you don't actually have to go. I already have started the event, even though I haven't done this. And you're gonna see that there's a lot of things to do, and all of them give you a lot of gold and a lot of cool things. It's very, very, very good. Now, first of all, the dailies. The dailies, you're just gonna have to do events in these zones, and by doing them you're gonna get mystic coins, which is very, very nice because mystic coins are very hard to get, and it's very, very easy to do this in the first place. And also, by doing the dailies, you're actually gonna be contributing to the return to weekly achievements, so you want to be doing these days every time. Now, how do you want to do events? You can do the metas in each of these maps, of course. Piñata for Crystal Oasis, Doppelganger for Elon Riverlands. Desert Highlights doesn't really have anything, so what you want to do instead is doing bounties. Champion bounties give you one event, and for some reason legendary bounties actually give you 2 events every time you do them. So ideally you want to do a legendary bounty train. There's a few of them going on right now, at least when I looked, and because of this event, of course, they're gonna be going around the entire place, the entire week. We're gonna get a lot of these bounty trains, and also it's pretty nice because legendary bounties and normal bounties give you ley infused sand, and because I discovered something very interesting about ley infused sand on stream, we ended up making the price go insanely up. So this is gonna be way more profitable than it used to be before. What about the weeklies? Should you be doing them? Yes. Not only that, you can see here that you get mystic coins from doing the tier 1. You get the Spear Marshal gift, which is a weapon that actually gets they get sold for a good amount of gold as well. Any of these ones, right? But you also get a Sun Spear, which is the staff from Palawaran, I'm pretty sure, that now you can use it as a spear instead, which is super, super cool. And I'm really glad that Inet is actually going around and making certain staff weapons into spears and giving us content to get them as well. I think that's absolutely very, very cool, and I'm guessing we're gonna get the same thing for Living on Season 4 Return to. I mean, look at this weapon. It looks awesome, and as a spear, it even looks even better, I think. Now, for the actual achievements, you have typical local response on every one of the zones, so just do events in each of the zones. You can do this with the metas and of course the bounties as well. You also have Reliving Path of Fire, which is just complete for story instances, but I would not recommend doing this as it only gives you karma. Instead, the local ones, the local response gives you 3 of the hero choice chests from the respective zone, which is essentially 3 unidentified gear and 3 amalgamated gemstones for each of them. So around 2 gold. Each of the local response missions are gonna give you around 6 gold from doing them, which is very cool. And that's even without considering the fact that you're gonna be doing bounties or metas. You also have the Foes Reborn, essentially just killing Forge and Awakened. For this one, you're probably gonna end up doing this just slowly by doing these events, by doing these bounties. And if you, the Forge one for sure, the Awakened one maybe not, in which case I would recommend you to do Palawaran just 1 or twice, and you're gonna get this very, very fast. Now, for the last one, we're gonna be getting the Revenge of the Doppelganger, Revenge of the Demolisher, and Revenge of the Hounds, which are essentially the metas from Domain of Babi, from the Desolation, and from Elona Riverlands. It's kind of surprising that the Piñata one is not here, but you know, these metas are pretty easy to get. They're pretty easy to do. The Maw of Torment one happens right here on the bottom, right here, and I actually have a guide on how to do this meta particularly. You can do the escorts if you want, just kind of kill some enemies and then start doing escorts that go into these 3 spots. But you can actually skip this by just using your Sky Scale and deleting the Paladins here, and then after you do that, you kill an elite on each of these lanes, and then you have to just go to this spot where there's a boss. For the Doppelganger, very easy. You're gonna have to do an escort that starts here, and you're gonna have to do it like this, and then go on a portal here, and then you're gonna have to escort it until there, then kill a boss right there. Then you're gonna have to wait 15 minutes for the Doppelganger to spawn, and you're gonna have to collect magic all around this place, and then one person will get actually hunted by the Doppelganger, and you're gonna have to, that person is gonna have to go and find it in their map. What you want to do is stay on this spot right here, everyone, right? And then whoever gets picked goes to the little portal here, to this. And of course, you're gonna find it here. As if you're there in this spot, the doppelganger will always spawn on this place, which makes it very, very, very easy. And for the domain of Babby, you want to do Fortress Fire, which is just going in here to the Venging Balance Point at the top of the hour, and you want to go through this to the Foundry and just kill some enemies, and you make a few bosses spawn and you kill them. Just dodge the big fiery AoEs, guys, and you'll be fine. Now, if you want a guide on this, I'll leave in the description down below a guide I have for every meta in the game, so you can just check it out with good detail. Now, what do you get from doing these achievements for the metas? You get elegy mosaics, and these are very useful in order to make legendary Gen 2s with the Path of Fire way, or you can actually transform it through this little guy, the Guard Leadclaw in Eye of the North, right here, to here in defensives to get a bit more gold. So just think about this, guys. Here in defensives are around 0. There are 6 silver each time you get one, right? So by doing one of these events, you're gonna get 30 of this elegy mosaics. This will give you 10 Tyrian defense seals, which means that you're gonna get around 60 silver each time you do this. Now, it's not really that big of a deal but for one meta that already gives you 2 gold from doing it, from the Amalgamated Gemstone and the rare unidentified gear, 60 silver is not bad, and you're also working on your beautiful Return to Path of Fire achievement to get your beautiful weapon, and your Mystic Coins, and of course your Smear Martial gift that gives you a very expensive weapon. So that's about it. You guys should definitely be doing this beautiful event. It's fun. It's nice to have an actual reason to go to Path of Fire, as there's really not that many. Not a lot of people actually come here. The metas are not that boring either. I think, honestly, Fortress Fire is okay. I think Doppelganger is fun as well. And I think Moth Torment, maybe it's not the most fun, but it's definitely so fast that it doesn't really matter. So definitely go do it. It's definitely going to be worth it. And that weapon that you get from the end of it is also very cool. So tell me what you guys think. I'm very happy with this event, way more than I was with the Fractal Rush, so hopefully you guys think so as well. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live. Go to my Discord to participate in all of our events. See you guys around. Love you all. Bye-bye.